Hello everyone, it's Bernina Jeff at High Fashion Sewing Machines and Quilt Shop in Grand Junction, Colorado. I am going to show you how to repair a rotary cutter by Quilters Select. This is my favorite rotary cutter. It is endorsed and helped designed by Alex Anderson. She's a left-hander, I'm a left-hander, but you can use it either hand equally well, and it's weighted, and it is, I believe, the best rotary cutter out there. It comes in a 45mm size and a 60mm size. I will have it on my Shopify account if you want to order it, and I will be right in line with all the prices out there. So you might as well buy it from me. Here's what happens every so often. You may accidentally drop it and the guard will break, or this inside hub will break, and not really break. The inside hub gets a score in it from the rotary cutter, and then the rotary cutter blade doesn't roll correctly. So they have devised a very reasonably priced replacement part bundle, and they make it for the 45mm and the 60mm. So today I'm filming without Trista, my famous camera person, so I put rulers around so I can tell where my camera is showing, because if I try to hold it, you guys will get seasick. Anyway, what comes with the replacement pack is the new guide or guard, a new spring, a new magnetic little hub. It has the new shaft. It has a new holder and a new, I don't know what you call it. It helps you devise which way you want the guard to go. But in practicality, the way you use this left-handed is you push the button and tap, and the guard comes up and lets you cut. And if you're right-handed, you push the button and tap, and the guard comes up, and you can cut this way. So it is weighted. It has a nice feel to it. And again, I probably sold 2,000 of these, and I only had 5 of them break. But they do have this new breaking replacement part. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and we're going to replace it right now. I'm going to take either a little blade right now, or you can take your perfect tweezers, those little tweezers I sell, and those tweezers fit right in between the metal and the rubber part here, and you can see how they come out. And now there's 4 Phillips screws. So you just take any Phillips screwdriver that is a size 1 or 2, take those 4 screws out. Now I'm doing this through the camera. I'm going to look outside the camera now because I know I'm in the right frame here. So these little screws come right on out fairly easily, and we're going to replace the parts that need to be replaced and then save the others for whenever we might need them if they break in the future. Again, I've sold so many of these. They're a high quality product, and I think it is a testimonial to Quilters Select, RNK, and Floriani that they are giving a replacement pack or bundle for this, because these run $50 or so. You don't want to just toss this in the trash. So what we have here is the top part of the handle, and it has the button, and we're going to replace the guard. To get the guard off, we have to flip it over. We have to pull it down like we're replacing the blade. So pull it down, and this is the part that holds the blade. This is the guard, and again, it accidentally got dropped off the side of the table and hit the floor, and because they're weighted, there's a little bit of weight to them, so it actually broke. So that's no good. We are going to put the little trigger part in here, and we're going to put it in first. So we're going to line it up. You can reuse the spring, and I'm putting this right back on the spring, and it's a no-brainer. That just goes right on there, no problem. Now you're going to want to mark, and you can kind of tell which ones are used. I'm going to go ahead and reuse this whole part. I mean, not reuse it, but replace it. And I'm going to put, there's a little magnets, and we're going to put the, I call it the shaft, right into that washer with the magnets. And it's going to take a little bit of pressure. You want to seat it all the way in there. So that's done. That's going to be used later. It's one of the last steps. So we really don't need to replace this part. And if you want to replace this part, I wouldn't until it's broken. But if you want to replace it, you have to use a screwdriver. You work on this side where the two little equal signs or the little slots are, and you push this upward and push down on those little tabs that hold it in, and you can get a new part on this little, oh, it kind of looks like a pincer or something, you know, a little fork holder. So I'm going to put that back down. We're going to put the spring back on. We're going to put the guard and the trigger part on. Make sure you get it all lined up so it, and always test it here. All right. So that part's there. Now, I'm going to take the other part of the handle, line it up, and we are going to just hold it down the table and put our 4 screws back in. I love magnetized screwdrivers. They hold things on just a little bit. And did you know you can magnetize a screwdriver just by dragging it on a magnetized item? If you have a, you know, those pin bowls that are magnetized, you can just scrape it on that and it'll magnetize the tips for a certain amount of time. So I love this screwdriver because it has little textures on it. Good tools, just like you when you're sewing. You want good tools. It makes the job work easier. All right, so I got it together. I'm testing it. So the guard's working. If I push the button, it'll open it up. If I tap it, it closes it. If I push the button, it opens it up. If I tap it on the other side, it closes it. So I know it's working. So these little handle areas have a right side and a wrong side. If you're upside down, they just won't go in. Don't force it. Flip it over, make the bottom part to the top, and it snaps right in. Nope. Flip it over, snaps right in. All right, so now we have a new holder for our blade. So we can put a blade in there, pull this down. It will only fit in one way. Push that up. Now with the blade in there, we have totally rebuilt. And we tap it one way, tap it the other way. It's going to need a little bit of working, but it's all rebuilt, new parts, and there you go. Instead of paying $50 again for a favorite tool, this runs $10, and if you sweet talk your technician or your dealer, maybe they'll do it for you, like I would. Anyway, it's been Bernina Jeff. Please check out my Shopify account. It's bernina-jeff.myshopify.com, and you can email me, and I actually personally answer all my own emails, and that's at jpvlefty@aol.com. And you can call after 9:30 at Mountain Time at 970-256-1293. And check out my website for www.hifashiongj.com. We've been in business since 1965. I'm the second generation in it, so somewhere along the line I picked up some good ideas. And keep watching my videos. I have a new invention coming up really quick. As soon as we get through the prototype and checking out, it will make things easier for your embroidery sewing. Thanks much. This is Bernina Jeff at High Fashion.